Active. I can't spend very much time on my feet or even very much time sitting up. I have to kind of lounge around. But I'm lazy, so it's a good thing that I lounge. So I'm glad to have the leisure time.
Linda Ronstadt is a retired American singer, songwriter, musician, record producer, and actor. She's won 10 Grammy Awards, 3 American Music Awards, 2 Academy of Country Music Awards, an Alma Award, and an Emmy Award. She's also been nominated for a Golden Globe Award and a Tony Award. In 2011, the Latin Recording Academy awarded her the Latin Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, and then in 2016, the Recording Academy awarded her the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. She received her star on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in April 2014, and in 2019, Linda, Dolly Parton, and Emmylou Harris were inducted into the Hollywood Walk of Fame for their work as the group Trio.
I used to dream that I was going to get married, and I'm too young to get married. And this was when I was like 45, you know. And I go, I can't get married, I'm too young.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. Her full name is Linda Marie Ronstadt, but is also known as the Queen of Rock and the First Lady of Rock. She was born July 15, 1946 in Tucson, Arizona, making her 74 at the time of this production. She stands at 1.575 meters or 5 feet 2 inches tall. Linda has collaborated with artists in diverse genres, including Nelson Riddle, Johnny Cash, Earl Scruggs, Paul Simon, Neil Young, Dolly Parton, Graham Parsons, Warren Zevon, Philip Glass, Rosemary Clooney, Frank Zappa, and Bette Midler. In 2013, she published her book titled Simple Dreams, a musical memoir. During the same year, she also revealed she has Parkinson's disease. Because of loss of muscular control, she was no longer able to sing. Linda was diagnosed 8 months before the announcement and had initially attributed the symptoms she had been experiencing to the after effects of shoulder surgery and a tick bite. Then in late 2019, it was revealed that Linda's doctors had revised their diagnosis and instead believe she has progressive supranuclear palsy. For those who don't know, it's a degenerative disease that's commonly mistaken for Parkinson's because of the similarity of the symptoms. Back in 2009, the Martin Guitar Company made a 0042 model Linda Ronstadt limited edition acoustic guitar in honor of Linda. She appointed the Land Institute as the recipient of all proceeds from her signature guitar. She describes herself as a spiritual atheist. During the mid-1970s, she started dating the then governor of California, Jerry Brown, a Democratic presidential candidate. After breaking up with Jerry, Linda started dating comedian Jim Carrey in 1983. Their relationship ended after 8 months. She then started a romantic relationship with George Lucas. They broke up in 1988. In December 1990, Linda adopted an infant daughter named Mary Clementine. 4 years later, she adopted a baby boy named Carlos Ronstadt. Linda has never married.
Cramp, it was like would freeze. My voice would freeze. And I said, there's something wrong with my voice. And people say, oh, you're just a perfectionist. I go, no, there's really something systemically wrong.
She was born to Gilbert Ronstadt, a prosperous machinery merchant who ran the F. Ronstadt Company, and Ruth Mary, a homemaker. She is the third of 4 children of her parents. She was raised on the family's 10-acre ranch with her siblings Peter, Michael J., and Gretchen. Peter served as chief of police for 10 years in Tucson. Her father came from a pioneering Arizona ranching family. He was of German, Mexican, and English ancestry. Linda's family's influence on and contributions to Arizona's history, such as wagon making, music, pharmacies, and commerce, are chronicled in the library of the University of Arizona. Linda's great-grandfather, graduate engineer Frederick August Ronstadt, immigrated to the Southwest in the 1840s from Hanover in Germany. He married a Mexican citizen and settled in Tucson. Then in 1991, the city of Tucson opened its Central Transit Terminal on March 16th and dedicated it to Linda's grandfather, Federico Jose Maria Ronstadt, who was a local pioneer businessman. Federico was a wagon maker whose early contribution to the mobility of the city included 6 mule-drawn streetcars delivered in 1903 and 1904. Linda's mother was of German, Dutch, and English ancestry. She was raised in Flint, Michigan, and was a granddaughter of Lloyd Groff Copeman, who was a prolific investor and holder of several patents. Lloyd had approximately 700 patents to his name. He invented an early form of the toaster, the grease gun, the first electric stove, and an early form of the microwave oven. Lloyd's flexible ice cube tray earned him millions of dollars in royalties. She started her music career in the 1960s. At that time, she was part of a folk trio that included her siblings Gretchen and Peter. She then became the lead singer of a folk rock trio called the Stone Ponies, which included Kenny Edwards and Bobby Kimmel. The trio was signed to Capitol Records. Then in 1969, Linda released Hand Sewn, Homegrown, as a solo artist. It's been described as the first alternative country record by a female recording artist. During that time, Linda actively toured with Jackson Browne, Neil Young, and The Doors. She went on to release chart-topping albums like Simple Dreams, Heart Like a Wheel, and Living in the USA. She eventually became the first female arena-class rock star. Linda also set records as one of the top-grossing concert artists of the decade. The musician was voted the top female pop singer of the 1970s. During the 1980s, Linda released albums like Mad Love, What's New, Canciones de mi Padre, and Cry Like a Rainstorm. All of these albums were multi-platinum. During her career, she has released 24 studio albums and 15 compilation albums. These albums contained 38 singles on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Moreover, this lady has been featured on over 120 albums. Outside of music, she made several TV appearances on shows such as Playboy After Dark, Saturday Night Live, and The Simpsons. Moreover, she's dabbled in musicals. She appeared in the TV film version of The Pirates of Penzance in 1980. She announced her retirement in 2011 during an interview with the Arizona Daily Star.
So I figure I'll die of something, and I've watched people die, so I'm not as afraid of dying. I'm afraid of suffering, but I'm not afraid of dying.
She makes money from her albums, concerts, and brand endorsement deals. Linda earned $800,000 in 1973 from the sales of her album titled Don't Cry Now. The next year, she earned $2 million from the album titled Heart Like a Wheel. In 1976, Linda earned more than $8.1 million from various albums. The next year, she released Simple Dreams and earned $3.2 million. She then earned $1 million in 1978 from her compilation album titled Greatest Hits Volume 2. During that same year, she earned another $1 million from Mad Love. In 1987, Linda earned $3 million from Canciones de mi Padre and Trio. Linda Ronstadt has a total net worth of $130 million. Currently, Linda has houses in Tucson and San Francisco. She previously owned an oceanfront mansion in Malibu. She sold this house for $16 million. She lived in her house in LA for 30 years before moving to San Francisco. Linda states that she's never at home in Southern California. She said Los Angeles became too enclosing an environment. I couldn't breathe the air, and I didn't want to drive on the freeways to get to the studio. I also didn't want to embrace the values that have been so completely embraced by that city. Are you glamorous? Are you rich? Are you important? Do you have clout? It's just not me, and it never was me. She moved to Tucson in 1997. Linda Ronstadt likely owns the following cars: an Audi, an Aston Martin Vanquish, a Mercedes-Benz SLK, a Rolls-Royce Wraith.